Is this the return of meme stocks? The recent price action in GameStop would suggest that that is the case, as it has gained 70% from the yearly lows in just under a week. Can GameStop replicate some of the gains seen in 2021 this year? Welcome to our market forecast videos here at Zenfinex. My name is Connor Woods, the senior market analyst at the company who provides to you the analytical and educational content on most trading days. And in today's video, I'm going to try to make sense of the recent surge in GameStop share price and predict the likelihood of traders seeing the same sort of gains witnessed roughly this time last year. So just a reminder of what happened in 2021. Meme stocks such as GameStop really stole the limelight as new ways of trading in the markets were discovered, really. And as a result, GameStop's stock price nearly reached $500 per share. And essentially, this stock caught the attention of a group of retail traders on the social media forums like Reddit. Wall Street Bets is another one I'm sure you've heard of. And they worked off of a theory that the big players in the markets were short squeezing. And astonishingly, they managed to pump GameStop to $483 per share in early January. The stock has been plummeting ever since, until now. Now, in just 5 days of trading, GameStop has gained 70%. Is there much reason behind it? No, not really. I'll go through some of the recent news which has triggered some volatility. And first of all, GameStop's chairman, Ryan Cohen, announced he bought 100,000 shares in the company, which really boosted his stake. And I think his stake is now just under 12%. Shares were purchased between $96.8 and $108.8, which makes him the owner of 9 million shares. Quite astonishing. And his Twitter simply said, "I put my money where my mouth is," which is fair enough, bold. This particular piece of news caused GameStop shares to increase by 10% this week. What about the other 60 or 70% that we've seen? This becomes harder to explain. Similar to the price gains we saw last year, some analysts have noticed the activity on social media forums like Reddit have picked up significantly over the past week. The irony is that it's actually a smart thing to do if you want to trade these meme stocks, is have a look at what's happening on those social media forums. FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out, is one of the reasons this stock is gaining ground so rapidly. And also you have the US site Seeking Alpha. They've recently suggested that a short squeeze is on its way, which is what sparked the rise of meme stocks last year. Now, of course, it's all rather speculative, and for those looking for more concrete news, and this is the right section for you, GameStop is being sued by its business consultant, Boston, for non-payment of around $30 million. Now, Bolton Consulting Group believe it is yet to be paid for putting the company really on a more sustainable path, is what they say. That was just over 2 years ago. GameStop believe this suit really lacks merit and will fight it, and in truth, does it really matter anymore? When it comes to GameStop, it seems like a jump on the bandwagon trade anyway. With that being said, when I look at an overall forecast, and I'll do my best, it's hard to ignore the speculative power that this stock has. If you are someone who has a high risk tolerance and enjoys volatility, this could be the stock for you, or this is the stock for you, I think. There is a real chance this gathers momentum, right, and prices could reach or exceed $200 per share. How long for is anyone's guess, but it's a trade needing constant attention. And let's take a look at the chart now. Looking at the GameStop chart in front of you right now, and as you can see, this has been a market. I mean, look at this. I think I've showed this in a previous video before. I actually got to zoom out on the chart. If you actually look at what happened all the way up to that 483 level, since then, just plummeting down. You can see that we created almost these equal highs here. But since June 2021, we really have been trading down. We looked like we was going to start testing these highs again. But look, we had this massive rejection. And since then, this market really has been trending to the downside. Now, what I find quite significant is we've traded roughly into the 50% of this first expansion move. So maybe this has got some technical legitimacy about it, but it hasn't really. And you can see now what we're starting to do is we're starting to snap through this first moving average. We're now testing the 100-day moving average. I mean, if we can get a close, you can see why I've got my take profit at 161 for anyone who's in any buys or anyone who's looking to get in any buys. The reason I have my take profit here is because we do have quite a significant supply zone here, order block supply zone, whatever you want to call it, where I think the market could quite easily reverse. It could be a fake out, and we could actually go down and test down the lows at around 40. I said in my 2022 forecast that I think this market is going to stay, or this stock's going to stay above the 100 level, and I still stand by that. Clearly, the chairman of the company thinks that as well, buying 100,000 more shares. So for me, any buying opportunities now. If you're not in the market and you didn't want to just jump straight in, if you're someone who's looking to just buy a share, then I'll be looking to maybe cash it in at around 160. If we get a break above 160 and above this 200-day moving average, and I think we can go looking towards that 230 level. And the reason I say 230 is because, again, we have this order block level here, which is likely to cause some stress in the market, some resistance. Just mark that clearly for you. So I'd actually be looking for intraday sells here. But of course, people watching this video may just be investors rather than traders. So if you're looking to get into the market, maybe the 50% of this expansive move, which is sitting around the 50-day moving average, which is a nice trade. Alternatively, if you're buying the market now, 160 and 230 are my levels to look out for. And that's it for the GameStop share price forecast today. Where do you think GameStop's going? It's hard to do too much technical analysis because it really just blows technicals out of the water. It really is a speculative trade, maybe a bit like crypto, some may think. But if you've liked this video, make sure you've liked and subscribed to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up, drop your comments in the comment section on where you think GameStop's going, and I'll catch you all for the next forecast video, which is going to be next week. Have a good weekend. Cheers.